start. It's funny when it's all back to front. Hi, Nette here. I've got my last card. I think I've had enough. I've done Christmas. So this is a fun fold. So it is a normal long fold card, and then we're going to add pieces and bits and pieces to stand it up. And so it's like that. Quite cute. Let's go. Alright, we've got our blue cardstock is, I'm just going to show you the DSP is the Countryside Inn, and I've used the striped blue sheet, and on the other side is the piece sort of, that's it. Turn it down, hun. Turn it down. My husband's just put it on to check that we're on. So this piece of cardstock is 11 by 4 and 1, 2 I always say, but 1, 2 is an 1/8. And so we're going to score it first at 5.5 because that's our normal card. Make sure you've got your blade, your brown one up. I'll just give that a score. So that will give us our first card piece, and that is completely, let's give that a bit of a bone fold. Alright, and then I should tell you, I meant to do this tomorrow, but we've got to go up the country tomorrow, so I can't go on because we will be late. It's a 2.5 hour drive, and we won't be back till late. So I thought I better do it tonight. I could have tried to make it come on tomorrow, but I just thought, look, it's Christmas, let's just go with it. I'm tired because I've had such a busy. So in our second score, so you've got 5.5 here, right? And then I don't know if you can see it just there at 2.25. All right, so in the left side, we're going to go to 2.25. Again, don't touch the brown one. And that's going to be our fun fold. Okay, so it's going to come up like that, but it does sit down to there. So just give it a little crease. And you've got one up here. Alright. Put that down. Oh, it's a bit warm. I mean, it's been quite a miserable day. Not sun, but I think it gets hot inside. So it's a bit muggy. Alright, so inside, I don't know if you can see that well enough. It's funny because it sits like that. So inside is a piece of the standard cardstock that we always put into our card. So it is normal mat. So it should be 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Now, all I have to do is, before we go any further, is just stamp the seasonal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the So Very Merry, because most of you should have these, and unfortunately, I think it's just after December they go off. So don't forget to go on. If you're going to go on to my shop, it's Nette Falconer stampingup.net. And I mean, if you could squeeze into that, I don't know, you can go and buy that. But just Nette Falconer all in one .stampingup.net will get you through. And then go to the Last Chance. And so with Last Chance, because there's a new book coming out soon, all this Christmas stuff that we've paid an arm and a leg for. Let me find the book. I had it here a little bit ago. So this catalogue, which is our annual, finishes in April, so that won't be on sale, but anything in the Christmas one that we've just gone through, all of this, well, it's, to be honest, it's not all of it. So Very Merry is, let me have a look here if I can find it. I don't want to waste too much of your time. This is the time to buy when, if you're not sure and you want to get a few stamps but not spend a lot of money. So say, for instance, Joy of Noel, which is what we're using, that one was page 30. Joy of Noel, stamp set's 42. So that means, where's the stamp set? That's Classics, Joy of Noel stamps, is 42. That's not going on sale. So Sending Cheer, that goes on sale, I think. So you've just got to go to Last Chance Products on the site and you can have a look and see what you can get. So obviously they're carrying some of the Christmas over, which is great for demonstrators. I think that's going. Because, you know, you have to buy so many to show cards and then they all go and you've got to try and sell them. And it is money. Alright, so I'm just going to put this in the middle and I'm using Night of Navy cardstock and Night of Navy stamp ink pad. So let's put that there because remember when we fold we're going to be doing it to here. So let's put that away. I'll just clean this off. Oh my goodness, I was cutting out the Noel with the gold and I thought I couldn't find it anywhere. It wasn't in the Noel dies, and so I had to start going through all my things, and I was trying to remember what my last card was, and I found it. I found it hiding in that one. So these have gone a bit dry. Lots of use. And we're going to use our birdie as well inside, not inside, on the envelope. I've done the bird. So from here I'm going to glue this on, which is what you don't normally do it till you build it up, but because this is done a different type of card than your normal ones. So I love blue and white. So we just lay that in. Okay. Right, and over here we're going to have, need a little piece, I went to get it, of Night of Navy. Because we need Night of Navy here. So that is only going to be across the white. So that is 3 3/4 again. And that is, we're not going to put that up yet, but I'm just going to cut it. Okay, so that is 3 3/4 by 3/4. And onto that, we're putting 1/2 inch by 3 3/4 onto there. So we're just going to glue that on. Oh, I had some jeans I liked, and I've had to sort of throw them out because, well, not out, the garden jeans now, is because every time I shake my glue, I'm shaking it on my pants, or I rub it on my pants, or something, so I've got a blob of glue that will not move. Okay, and we're just going to hold that for 1 sec. So this piece here is 3/4 by 3 3/4, and this is going straight down, but we're using the white to border on the outside. I'll show you what I mean. So we're just going to have a little bit of white showing, and that's it. You've got wiggle room with this. Oh, hi Lucinda. Lucia, I can't say your name properly. How are you, darling? Thanks for coming on. On the back of this, we're going to use our dimensionals. I'm going to lift it up, and what happens is when you put the dimensionals on like this, it helps give it a little lip. I don't know if you can see that, but if you have a look, no you can't, you can barely see it. Or maybe from this side, so you can see a little bit from there. So it gives it a lip, and that catches the card when it's standing. So I'm just going to put these across the bottom. I'll do it like that so they're nice and even. Oops, I should be using my picky tool. I will to get it off. So you just take them off, and now that's going to go in close with just another tiny little bit of white showing. Just gives it a nice look. Oh, you know what I did? I didn't use... I put that on the wrong colour. It was meant to be the blue. Let me just cut a half inch of that. Oh my goodness, this is so good when someone else stuffs around and you can fix it again. Where was the rest of the blue? Here. So that was meant to be upside down, and I put it on the wrong way. Probably got excited because Lucia was having a look. So I'm doing that again at a half inch on blue, and I'll just pop that on top. And this is the good thing about carding, you may adjust. See that? And because this is there to lift it up, it's not going to make any difference. Okay. Let's pop that back on there. Alright, a little bit of concentration. Oh, I've had the busiest time. We had like 30 people for our Christmas dinner that we do our work for our work on the weekend, and I cooked and I cooked and I cooked, and I'm definitely overcooked and overcooking. So next is going on our blue. Make sure I've got it the right way. We're doing our stripes long ways, and as I said, that's 3 3/4. If I'm correct, it's 3 3/4 by 3, and that's going to go in here. And I didn't want to put anything down here because you'll see the front now. See how it's standing. So we're just building the card slowly. And the next piece is we have a white and sticky fingers. And where's my little blue piece gone? Cut it out, we don't have it. Alright, we'll just do what I did before. We'll adjust. Okay, so our little blue, this is our white piece that's going to go on the front of the card, and it's going to stand up, so it's going to be up about half an inch from the top. So that piece is 3.5 by 2.5. So on our blue side, we want, what did I say? Gosh, 2.5. So we want 2 1/4. And we want 3 1/4, and that will give us the piece in the middle. Okay. And that is going to go onto the little white card. I'm just going to get my blue, my silicone mat. Okay, so just making sure Don't do what I just did and did it upside down. Yeah, so I had fun cooking all these new recipes. I made this cake that took me quite a while to make, but it had a cake base with chocolate in it, and then it had a, so we're going to do that. I'll tell you in a minute. I have in the brushed gold from the catalogue, I've cut out Noel. So it cuts out like that. So when I lost, so I spent the first 15 minutes looking for it, but I've got it. All right, and I'm going to just get some little tongy tongs, and Noel's going to go on. So you just need to hold it to get your glue, because otherwise you get glue all over your fingers. So the cake had a beautiful chocolate base, which I had to do too, because I put it in the oven and I went to pick one of the kids up and I told the other one to take it out, and I was driving home and I had this horrible feeling, and I rang my husband and I said, did you take that cake out of the oven, or did the boys? And he goes, no, I thought I could smell it. Go figure, why don't they do anything? And so on Saturday morning I had to get up at 7 o'clock and redo the cake. And then what you do is you make the cake base. I did that, and then I had to make caramel, and then into that was puffed wheat, and you put it on the top, and then you let that go, and then you make a ganache and put it on top, and oh my goodness, it was absolutely stunning. But oh my goodness, I won't be able to eat anything sweet for a week because it was so much. But we had a really good night. There was a guy that did cocktails. One of the work guys bought his cocktail kit and made cocktails, and oh, there was a couple of workers that went home a little bit under the weather, and I had to start at 12:30 cleaning. Oh, Lucinda, it was divine. I thought it would be in the oven, in the fridge for a bit longer, because half was left, but my husband and the kids have gone through. Now here I did use another die from another set, and I thought for tonight I'm going to keep it within the two things so that you're not rushing out. So I'm going to just do it with the spikes. So I think I might use my tongs so I don't keep my fingers all gluey. But it's so much fun, because we had our tree hanging last week, and we had 30 people, but they all, because they're family, they all bring something. Now I'm putting that up there. I was going to use that. Whoop, don't move. And what you can do is just put your block on it for a second. So while I'm waiting for it to hold down, we'll make a little bow. And I'll get it about there, I think. Might be a bit big. This is the gold trim. Yes, we did a tree hanging, and that was really fun. But the baby was meant to be the one that they held up to put the star on the tree. Always the last child in the family, and then it'll go back to the twins. I think the twins are getting annoyed at always having to wait. But the baby went to sleep, so her little sister put it back on, her 2-year-old sister. So that was really cute. Alright, let's get some dots. If you can find your dots. Obviously I haven't clipped mine for a while. There's one. So if you... because this is where it is hard to see. I'll just put that up for you. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Put your dot under there. Okay. And that is just going to go... I hope you can see it with my big mucker fingers in there. Alright, and to put that on, we didn't use dimensionals, we've glued it. but you can, if you can see from here, it actually comes over there by a 3/4 of an inch. It comes over. So we've got everything ready. That's there, and we just have to put this on. So just remember your 3/4 of an inch. Don't go your glue above it, because otherwise you'll see it. And I've put a bit extra because it's quite big. And I'm just going to hold it like that. Double check my glue's under. That's it. All perfect. I like the sticks stick up a little bit. So just let that go for a sec. And look at that. You have just made a fun fold. And this, you've got your little block to hold it down, so you can get your friend or whoever you give it to stamp. And so on my envelope, I just like to give a little more because I can. And I just love this little birdie. I'm just going to put him on because he kind of looks like he's not the same bird, but he's really cute, and I like him on there. Sometimes I put him on the back too. So Lucia, if you private message me your address, I'll post you one of these cards just for watching. Thank you. And that's it. So, Lucia, this is yours. I'll give you the one using all of that, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you all have a good Christmas, because I don't think we're all going to be back on, because when Christmas Day is Monday, and then I think Tuesday, Boxing Day, definitely can't come on New Year's Eve, because that would be wild. So don't forget to check out what's available. If you do buy anything, the new celebration starts for us now, but in just 4th of January, whatever you buy, you get, that's not free, but you'll get like this paper for free. I got the stamp set for the baby stamp set. I'm just trying to find it. There it is. That was one of the freebies. I got that. Those ones I paid for. That's the softly stippled paper. Or maybe I didn't pay for that. Maybe that might have been one. The lavender one. I got a bit of the lavender stuff, and I showed the card I made last week was by using this as well. So thanks very much for watching. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you all have a beautiful Christmas, because I look forward to it. We've got a big gingerbread house and some nice recipes to make, and I'll see you later. Thank you. Whoops, where did I go to end? I did this last time. It's really hard because I've got to go 2 ways to find myself. Okay, bye.